Well, hey there, welcome back. My name is Dominic, and recently I hosted a seminar about all the inner workings of Instagram, the algorithm and all that stuff. And today I'm going to show you parts of that, different kinds of content ideas that you can post out, so you'll never actually run out of ideas. All the resolution, which kinds of resolutions drive more engagement, which kinds of resolutions appear sharper within Instagram. So cue the intro and let's get going. I got 2 emails. I don't know who of you asked me what kind of content can I put up for my business, for my personal brand. What kind of content? I don't know what to post, and especially when they're a business, they don't know what kind of post on Instagram. And the way I always view it, and the way I always tell people, is to view your whole profile as your personal blog or as your blog. Lots of brands, lots of companies have a blog on their website where they regularly post. So you just go ahead, take the content from the blog, or just write some things that you would write on the blog yourself, and put them up with a cool, pleasing image on Instagram. In terms of the hashtag, it's also pretty good to have. In terms of the algorithm, it's also pretty good to have long captions where people can read. People can engage. People can see what goes behind in your company, what's going on. So it's always good to view it as your blog, in my opinion. For example, you have like 1,000 ways to present your product in whatever way. If you have a physical product, you have infinite possibilities to put to take cool pictures of that in every setting there's possible. If you have an app or something like that, I'm sure there's lots of other methods, on the computer, on the phone, other use cases, all that. Do some behind-the-scenes stuff. What's going on in your office? That's what people like also really much. They want to see what are they doing behind the scenes. What are the employees? Maybe you can talk about some employees and put them up every once in a while. So I'm sure you'll never run out of ideas when you keep these things loosely in your mind. Any questions to that? Okay, right. So now you got your content already. Now it's time to post it. And one of the things that's important is what kind of resolution should you post in order for the algorithm, of course, to pick it up a little bit more, for the algorithm to show it to more kinds of people, and of course for the resolution for the end user. Naturally, of course, you want to get the most screen space out of your post. Let's say if you have your phone, I don't want to throw it down. If you have your phone, you want to use most of the screen space that's available, because people are more likely to engage in that when they see a big picture. And the way Instagram handles it is a 4:5 picture is the maximum allowed resolution. So with ratio 4:5. In this case, it would be 1080 by 1350. If you post more than that, it's gonna get cropped. You can also do a 1:1, and this used to be the main method to post on Instagram, just a square, 1080 by 1080. But it's kind of geared more towards the 4:5 feet, and we notice more engagement on the 4:5 feet. What you don't want to do is the one on the right. It's a 16 by 9, and this is usually what lots of people do, because usually you just take pictures like that. When you have like a camera, it takes pictures 16 by 9 or 4:3, but you don't want to do that because it always takes like the width, and this is always 1080 on Instagram. And based on that, the 16 by 9 image would be 566 pixels only. So it's really small. It takes not a lot of screen estate, like screen real estate. So you don't want to do that, in my opinion. So always stick to those two. The best is to use the 4:5, and it is actually kind of right now, because we all have phones, and when we take pictures like this, it's gonna be like close to 4:5. So there's that. Right. So now you got your picture. You got your the real the best resolution as possible. Oh, by the way, lots of people ask me that. Is sometimes they put up pictures on Instagram and then they're kind of blurred, like they're not sharp anymore. And why is it? It's because, like I just said, the maximum width is 1080 pixels. And if, let's say, you have a cool picture with your iPhone, and the standard resolution out of your iPhone is like, I don't know, 20 megapixels, or I don't even know, and it's going to be 5,000 by something. If you put up a pic that has 5,000 by something, Instagram's going to crop the resolution. It's going to look a little bit more blurry. So what you want to do is you want to export your picture as 1080 by 1350, like from the beginning. That way, you know, the algorithms and all that won't crop or won't compress the image at all. So it will be the sharpest possible when you put it up like that. Right, so this was it. You know, I kind of have lots of more videos from that keynote. It was about 3 hours. We did kind of have some problems with the audio, so you know, we might be able to recover, you know, some of the footage, but not all of it. You know, we're gonna see. Of course, if you like this video and, you know, videos like that, of course, you know, give me a like, hit that subscribe button. You know what you gotta do. And, you know, tell me about it. Do you have a content plan? I really want to know. You know, I have a poll here. I never seem to know. I think it's here. I have a poll. You know, do you have a content plan, or do you just go for the run and gun kind of style on Instagram? So let me know in the comments as well. Whatever. We're gonna see you in a couple of days. My name's Dominic. Bye bye.